Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We have, as usual, got our Hobbit gift for the day. We're going to see what it is. A little pile of silver scraps. We've been lucky with getting the silver scraps recently. I say that even though we got the morale one the other day. We can actually get Madam Hunter's armor, which is a really nice thing. You used to actually not be able to choose which armor you got. You just got a random piece. So I actually, in my other character, got a few pieces of those. But now it seems they've made it so you can... you know, choose a specific armor that you want to have, which is really nice because I only needed one more piece on my other character when I got that. We can get our little pile of copper scraps, which is half of what this is. We can get a tome of extraordinary experience, which is a really cool thing, and it would be amazing to get. Actually, I just realized you get rarities on these. This is common, rare, uncommon, incomparable, so that's like really, really rare to get. And this, for example, is also a common one. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we're just going to be around here today, just doing... said we were going to be doing... which is, we're going to be, you know, going around this area where all these cliff Hendrovals are, and, you know, going to be killing enough of them. Something I did notice as well, if you look, actually, it says Hendroval. In here, it says Hendrovale. So, I think I kept on pronouncing it differently, but, you know... the game does it differently, so can't blame me. I'm a bit, even though it was only yesterday, I did spend about 4 hours with Flame last night. So I was up until like 2 o'clock in the morning playing with him on LOTRO on my main. So I am a bit, even though we got the same character in theory, hunter-wise, and I'm using them pretty much the same skills, I may be a bit... I'm expecting to kill stuff before I do. I was surprised because in those couple of hours he had to go through the tutorial, like even the beginning tutorial thing, and he's actually level 13 right now. Well, just at the beginning of level 13 is when I left him to go sleep, but I'm not sure how far he is through level 13, but he is still on level 13. I actually don't know if he's in my friends or not. Yeah, Dendrid. He's not actually... he's not been on what this character's been on, so I don't think it is detecting him properly. But it was pretty fun to just go through some of these earlier areas, I think. And I think that's something that I'm, you know, liking about this, is the fact that another thing as well, I may have been, I'm an elf hunter on my main, but I realized that I've done pretty much none of the, like, quests in Archit or Coombe, or I think I've done a majority of them in Bree, but like all those areas, like the Constable Underhill quest, for example, where you get the satchel, I think, from Blackwall soldiers, just, you know, bandits or whatever. I haven't done any of those quests, and it's kind of a case of, do I do it and get maybe like 4 XP for doing them, just so I can say I've done them? I don't know, it depends. This area around here, I'm not 100% sure if we just sort of cleared out all the ones that are here, or I don't know if there's another place that has a lot of them. Like, I don't know if here spawns a lot of them, and I don't know if the bears, I don't know, are getting in the way. But we might as well, if we're waiting for the Hendrovals to respawn. We are close to leveling up. As you can see, we have got 8 experience. Just kill one more bear, and we should level up, considering they gave us 44 XP. We'll kill this guy, and we'll be level 14. There we go, we are level 14. Indomitable. Deed complete. Reach level 14 without falling in battle. I didn't know that it was level 14, I thought it'd be level 15. That's somewhat weird, but you know, we got that, I guess, and for that, I don't know if you get turbine points for that. No, you don't, okay. Otherwise it would be somewhat unfair in my opinion if you got turbine points when, like my character, for example, only got the level 5 one. It never actually got any further than that because it was my second ever character, and my first ever elf, because I was originally a man. My voice. I was originally a man. I think it was a man burglar, I think it might have been. I'm not sure. I think it would have been. And I just had no idea what I was doing, so I died pretty quickly. But this is actually a really cool thing. This actually allows us to purge up to 3 poison effects of a maximum strength of 19 from the target, and gives them a plus 170 poison resist rating for 15 seconds. Now, generally, I think as a whole we have poison resistance anyway, or regard we have poison resistance. I will actually somewhat see. We have some sort of resistance to suffer no illness, improved resistance to disease and poison. Elves do not suffer illness, for example. So those are pretty good. Okay, we got Sorrows of the Firstborn, minus 20 maximum morale. That's somewhat interesting. I want to know why I have that. I don't know if it is just the fact that I'm an elf. That might be it. But I don't know if it's just something I've done, or some sort of path I've chosen that has caused that. Either way though, it's only about 20, and we'd only be up, like, you know, 20's not really gonna save me. Just having 20 health more is not gonna be, like, life or death. It's not gonna be, like, the deciding thing in whether or not I win a battle. It's just gonna be a case of, you know, I won't be as low a health, I guess, when I go against one person. Like, you know, if something's gonna kill me, that 20 extra health is just not something that I think's gonna save me. But you never know. There might be a thing where I could have survived if I had 20 health more. We'll have to keep an eye on it, I guess. Hopefully we don't get to a point, because I'm a bit more, I guess, I know what I'm doing more than I did when I was on my main. I shouldn't really hopefully die. I guess there is a skill when it comes to the hunter that you can get in the later levels. I actually think it's quite a high level. It's probably around 30 to 40. My brain wants to say, but I could be completely wrong. It was a while since I got it on my main character. But basically it's a skill that instant induction, like it doesn't take any time to actually start the skill, and it just sends you to the nearest like safe location from where you are. So depending on when we get that, that's a really good skill for later on. We think we're ever gonna, you know, have a point where, oh, I'm gonna die, let me just quickly do this. But alongside that, there's other, like, a lot of the skill, or I think all the skills, like, they scale with you. But like currently I've got a skill on my other character where it does take a bit of induction, but it gives me a total of 1,700 morale, just over that morale in battle, as well as like 600 power or something like that. And those are probably the best sort of skills. Like, you know, I can get down to, let's say, 500 health and then instantly be back up to about 200. Not 200, 2,000. Oh god, it's terrible math there. So that's obviously Arena saying, let's go kill some more bears. Oh no, there's another one spawned. Let's kill that. But I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do in terms of like off-camera stuff with this. I'm not sure if there's gonna be a point where I sort of do any off-camera leveling. It's kind of a case of like, I play for 15 minutes, or 15 to 20 minutes each day, and then upload that. And then I don't want to go off and not do something for the video. But at that rate, I'm probably going to be leveling up, you know, at a fairly slow rate. So that's kind of it's kind of a, you know, a weird one. The only real thing to combat that would be to either record more, which is something I'm thinking. I might actually like change it up to just a few tests, because the way I'm doing this is, I think I said before, in one of the previous episodes, like I'm gonna do it 1 week of doing it every single day, and then a week of not doing it every single day, and a week of doing it every single day, just so I've you know, still got a bit of variety, and you know, I can take a break and go on my other characters for a bit. And get some better items for them from the Hobbit gift, for example, and stuff like that. You know, at least I've got time to work with those other characters then. And then from there, I might go up to like 30 minutes, or I might, you know, I could possibly then upload 2 videos a day, or just one big 30-minute one. It kind of, you know, it would have to be a trial run, so I might do that in the next fortnight. So like, get the week off, and then I'm probably going to be starting the next one early, next week early because I'm not starting these on a Monday because of the way I did it. So I'll probably have a tiny bit of a break, then start next Monday, and then maybe do like a 30-minute thing in there, and then from there we can see how things go, I guess. These guys, I'm not actually sure. We got about 5 minutes left in this episode, 5 to 10 minutes left, depending, because you know, I can go up to about 20 minutes. So I'm hoping that we can kill at least 15 of them in that time. And the next episode is just going to be a lot easier, so we're going to be going against the brigands, which means our life is going to be just generally a lot easier because there's a ton of brigands, and we may have to kill in total about 90 of them. I don't know actually how many I need. Let's go to Brigand Slayer. We're going to need about, I think I said, yeah, 72. We're going to have to kill about 72 of them. And with how many I've seen that are in there, that shouldn't be an issue for us to do. Provided we don't get like 5 of them come up on us at the same time and in turn like really like lose our, you know, the battles. And because we don't want to die, obviously. It's a thing. But they've only got about 160 that guy's got, for example. So I'm not thinking it should be too difficult to you know, get it all done, I guess. Which it should be fine. I don't think there's going to be too much of an issue. If there is, we have potions, so that's never an issue that we have to worry about. And then we can just sort of, you know, run away, set traps or whatever if we want to. Because I've actually been using traps, surprisingly, even though it's probably the like least useful skill this class has, or at least in my opinion. Like it's somewhat useful, but I don't use it a lot because if you know there's an enemy that you're not going to kill by the time it gets to you, it's good to set a trap, then hit him, and then it'll do like, obviously the damage it does scales with you. For example, this will do 191 to 213 damage, give him a 30-second route and a 50% chance of break, 50% break chance. What's it say? Break chance on damage. So I think it's, I don't know what the break chance is. I don't know if that's like the route doesn't work maybe, or maybe the trap works, has a 50% chance of breaking. Not sure. Oh, we're actually pretty close to this as well. But it is quite nice because you can do about 200 damage to something if you know that you're not going to kill it by the time it gets to you. These guys, they're sort of a 2-3 hit kills, so these are the sort of things you don't have to worry about too much. So that's fine in that regard. Well, there's one left. I don't know if there's a second one. Is that one? Yeah. So these two are going to be the last two that we have to go against. I keep on noting that these guys give us about 22, and these guys are seemingly a lower level, and only give us 9. Though I don't think they're too much of a bigger level, the other ones. I wouldn't have thought so. Yeah, that's a down hand. So with deed completed, we got 30 marks, 10 turbine points, discipline, which gives us might, which again we've said we don't really care about too much because we've got the agility version of it essentially, and we got increased reputation in the area. So that's actually, come to think of it, let's have a look at our reputation. For Thorin's Hall, we currently have 5,400 out of 10,000 total, you know, reputation, which is good because you can just, you know, get more reputation, and you know, I think you get titles and you get turbine points for doing reputations, but I'm not actually sure particularly what it gives you. Let's actually check. Reputation. Okay, so we don't have any reputation ones, but it essentially, I'm not sure if it gives you special access to some places. I know it does in one specific reputation in the Shire. It's not actually the Shire reputation, it's actually a sort of, I guess, subset of that, of specific hobbits, I guess. from what I remember. But I really wish there was a thing for killing bears. It would make my life so much easier. Right. So what are we going to do to end this one off, I think? It's been about the time that we normally spend. We're going to go against this guy and see sort of how many hits it takes to kill this guy. He has about double the health of the other guys that we've been going against. And I'm only going to use this skill and just sort of see how long it takes. Okay, so that was what, 6 or 7, I guess, maybe? What I'm going to do though before we leave is I'm going to go and put Brigand Slayer on my tracker so I don't forget about it. And then I'm going to actually go back and possibly sell some of this stuff to some guys in Sellandham. So I'm going to go do that whilst in between the next episode, with this in the next episode. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow where we're going to be going against a lot of brigands, and going to kill 71 of them now and complete that that deed and get a few more turbine points, and I'm not 100% sure what virtue we're going to get out of it. But as I said, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.